Hello guys, welcome back to the Dave Budget FM channel. It's time for a new save. It's time for the life after Ronaldo. We are taking the old lady of Turin and seeing what happens when Cristiano Ronaldo jumps ship from Italy back to Man United. Currently, in real life, they are sitting around about 7th or 8th in Serie A. So not quite the title contenders they were beforehand. So let's see if we can change their fortunes and maybe get them back up to the top of the table where they belong. So we are, as I said, we are Juventus. We are the old lady of Turin. We have played pre-season. We have played the first month, so we are at the end of August. And after the first two games, it's gone well. Played 2-1-2, kind of what we expect. Tactics-wise, I am combining or flip-flopping between the two. First off, I've got my bastardised 4-2-3-1 asymmetric formation, which I've been using on a couple of other saves going around. Flat back four with overlapping fullbacks, ball in the midfielder, box-to-box midfielder, two inverted wingers getting out of the way of those overlapping fullbacks, shadow striker, and either advanced forward or complete forward, depends who's playing there at the time. That's that one. And my alternate formation is more familiar for Italy, which is a 5-2-3 formation. Ball playing midfield, ball playing defender, two centre backs, two wing backs, box to box, and a ball winning midfielder in the middle, two wingers, and an advanced forward through the middle there. As I say, flip flopping between the two. Currently, it's the 4-2-3-1 asymmetric that we're playing. With regards to the club, as I said, Ronaldo jumped ship, took his pension book over to Manchester, and I kind of carried on the rest of that. We had a little bit of a clear out. We didn't have a lot of money to spend. We didn't have a lot of wages available to us. So by I think 3 weeks into the job, Juan Cuadrado, Danilo, Paulo Dybala, and Alexandro had all gone, shipped out. Ta-da! Dybala and Sandro both went to Man City for a combined 54 million. Danilo went to PSG for 16 and a quarter, and Cuadrado went to Milan for 15. Out of those four, the only one I'm really upset about losing was Cuadrado. He wanted to go, but he was a non-EU player. He's on 325 grand a week. Yes, his stats are good. In fact, yes, his stats are great. But someone offered him, he's 33 years old. I need to bring the average age down. Alexandro is another one, 30 years old. He was on a lot of money there as well. Danilo is another one, 30 years old. These guys, I wanted to bring youth in, start a new one. Yes, Dybala's not in that bracket of too old. He's 27 years old, but he was on a lot of money. And the plan for me to bring in was a younger, better Italian version of Dybala, which I managed to do by bringing in Nicolo Zaniolo. It's cost me 40 million, so more than I sold Dybala for, but he's only 22 and he will get better. This is a guy that's got a big future ahead of him in real life, as well as on FM. Other players brought in, I kind of located where I needed players. We've still got Chiellini, we've still got Bonucci, so we've still got two old heads that were there from the regime before. They're still saying captain and vice captain, so don't want to get rid of both those all on one go. Moise Keane's come back from Everton. He's on loan but coming in to join permanently. And then I kind of ID'd the places that we need players. We needed fullbacks, so we've got Andrea Conti from Milan coming in. Again, 27 years old, so he's in his prime. And he will do. He is my backup right back, if I'm being brutally honest. He's not going to be starting week in, week out, but he's a good backup that has got Serie A experience. Also brought in for the left back role, Calafiori. Know about him from 21. He was a young guy back then with a lot of potential, bags of potential. Defensive 12, but it's his attacking force that he's here for with me. First touch of 14, dribbling of 13, crossing of 15, his long shots of 13. This guy is going to be a massive influence on down our left hand side. So he's there. He's come in. And then we also needed some backup for the centre back, especially if we play 3 at the back. We need a lot to cover in there. Carboni's come in from Cagliari. He's only a youngster. He's only 20 years old, but 15, 14 on where it counts for the defensive wise. Mental wise is where this guy really stands up though. Work rate of 13, teamwork and position of 14, concentration of 14, bravery and anticipation 14. This guy, again, another one with a big future ahead of him. After sorting out the defence, we moved on and really tackled. I got a couple of wingers in just to shore up those that we'd already got. So Riccardo Sotil is coming from Fiorentina. Again, not a starter. This is going to be a guy that's going to come in 2/3 of the way through the game, rest the legs, come in when other players need resting or if they're injured. Pace. This guy is all about pace. 16 pace, 17 natural fitness, 15 acceleration. His dribbling's 15. He can dribble and he can dribble really fast. Crossing the 12 is not the best, but it's going well enough. So he's come in. He'll be on the left. And then Roberto Insigne come in from Benevento. He's going to be my, again, second choice right midfielder. Pace and acceleration are better than average. Crossing of 13, dribbling, finishing, first touch. He's got it all. So this guy is doing well for us. Didn't cost me the earth either. So we're doing right there. But as I say, the big money move and the big player I'm staking a lot of my season on is Nicolo Zaniolo. He started well. We've played 2 games. He scored 2 goals and got 2 assists. Hit the ground running. Speaking of the games, like I said, pre-season's been undone. Unbeaten through pre-season. We drew 2 games. We drew Milan and we drew against Olympiacos. Apart from that, clean sheets and not conceding a goal. Then the Serie A season started. We were at home. It was Venezia. And we started off with that bastardised 4-2-3-1 formation. And then in the 7th minute, Kozlowski come out to Ziglio, ball over the top, defensive missed a header, and Moise Keane. 11th minute, Zaniolo with the corner, all the way over to the back post, and De Ligt getting his. 37th minute, Kozlowski gets himself on the score sheet, left back to right winger. Second half, 55th minute, Rabiot feeding Zaniolo, gets to the byline and pulls it back for Kozlowski to get his second. That made it 4. And then getting towards the end of the game, Calafiori on the left, swinging it all the way over, and Alvaro Morata on off the bench, nods in to make it 5. We were as dominant as they come. 30 chances, 18 of them on target. Restricted them to 5 shots and just 1 on target all game. 54% possession. We were, out of the traps really early and stayed on it all game. That gave us the perfect start, my perfect start to the Juventus career. After that, we were away to Hellas Verona. Now Verona, they frustrated us for the first half. They kept us out, but then 53rd minute, Chiellini, he's got 19 long throws. That went right to the far post, and Zaniolo nodding it in. And then 76th minute, Rabiot feeding Zaniolo, waltzed past a couple and slotted it home. That was the Zaniolo show. There's his 2 goals in there, but he's also got 2 assists in those 2 games. He finished on a 9.1. Again, dominant. Yes, they held out and made it a really close midfield game in the first half, but 20 chances, only 6 on target. The strikers there did not have the best of times, but restricted those to 4 chances, and again just a 1 shot on target. So again, really good start from us. The Champions Leagues have been drawn. We are in Champions League Group A, and we've got a tough old group: Bayern Munich, Porto, and Dynamo Kiev. If we can get something out of one of the games with Bayern Munich, I stand as a chance of topping the group. We should finish second at the very least. I mean, I would take a win at home and a draw away all day long. I would take that. Porto are not going to be an easy game, but we should have the quality to get past them. And Kiev, unfortunately, they're going to be the whipping boys by the look of it. So we've started well. It's August is done. What we're going to do, we're going to come back and we're going to have videos for every month. So at the end of every month, we will give you the highlights of what's gone on before, and we'll play the last game of that month. So coming up in the next month, we've got our first big test. In fact, it's a month of big tests here. We've got Lazio at home, then Bayern Munich at home, Sampdoria, Inter at home, Napoli at home, and then Kiev, which will be the live play game in the next video. Let's see how well we're actually doing. Inter, Napoli, Lazio, Bayern. That's a busy month. Hopefully we can come through it and have a run of some sort of form going. But we will see how well we can actually do and play up against the big boys. Hopefully, like I said, this should be... we've got the squad, we've got the talent, we've got a good keeper, we've got really good defenders. The midfielders have been strengthened. We've got two central midfielders that are injured at the moment, but the two we've got that are sitting in there are good enough anyway. And then going forward, we've got all the talent in the world going forward. So, touch wood, this could be a pretty good life after Ronaldo. Thanks as always for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you could hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification button so you know when my next video gets dropped. Come and join me over on Twitch. I am on Dave Budget FM on Twitch, where I've currently got a South American journeyman save going. We're in Uruguay at the moment, and it's going very well. Come on over, tell me you see my YouTube video, give it a little follow on there, and we'll have a nice chilled out chat about football, weather, drinking, whatever you like. I could talk about anything. I've been Dave. This has been Life After Ronaldo. I shall see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.